They call it the Milltown Showdown, but for 6 years, the Fort Mill Yellow Jackets have owned this rivalry. On Friday, Nation Ford tried for the 7th time to get a win for the first time over their arch rivals. Fort Mill struck first when Rogan Wells guided his team downfield on the opening drive, and eventually he would find the end zone when Malik Long took it on a sweep for the first score. But NAFO would bounce back and rule the second quarter. The Falcons scored 3 touchdowns before the half, thanks to some really good field position, nice playmaking, and they were aided by several Fort Mill turnovers. That's Dalton Helms on the keeper.
Dalton Helms for the Nation near side. Helms running to the far side. He's at the 25, looking downfield. He throws the ball. He connects with his senior tight end, Riley. The linebacker up quick. He's in the shotgun. Dalton Helms will run under center, and he's going to sneak it back between his far side. He's going to drop back in the pocket. He's looking downfield.
By the time these two teams went to the break, it was 21-7 Falcons at halftime. Now the Yellow Jackets sprung back to life when they came out of the locker room and scored a quick 7 when Long broke free on a long touchdown run. That put the Jackets in striking distance. Then they got another break, a turnover thanks to a Helms interception, and that set up another Malik Long scoring run. On a sweep, he'd find the end zone, and the teams would be tied at 21 points. Now the question here, would the pendulum swing again? Yes, it would. Momentum shifted back to the Falcons, and Dalton Helms hit his man at the goal line to take a 28-21 lead heading into the fourth quarter. Then disaster for Fort Mill. The Jackets fumbled away another possession, and the Falcons would capitalize. Keyshawn McClure, big touchdown run to put NAFO up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter. Fort Mill ran out of time. They just couldn't come back, and Nation Ford finally gets a win in the Milltown Showdown, and they head into the playoffs next week on a high note.
We knew we had to fight. Luckily, the defense made some big stops. They had a couple turnovers that we did a good job scoring off of. But take nothing away from them. They played a heck of a game. We just feels nice to come out on top for once.
Well, we just kept telling our kids that they had to, not really worry about the hype, and it was all about being fundamentally sound and executing. And we knew we were going to have to go through valleys in this game and ups and downs, but we just kept telling our kids, try to stay level-headed, keep fighting, and the team that's fundamentally sound and the team that executes will win this ball game. And I think we did that tonight.